you're watching Lifestyle by LouLou. I'm Louise O'Reilly. On Lifestyle by LouLou, we have interviews, demonstrations and top tips from some of Ireland's leading bloggers, fashion and hairstylists, makeup and beauty junkies, plus all that is trending in the world of fashion and lifestyle. Coming up on the show, accessories from Stella and Dot, how to create an upstyle in under 5 minutes, fashion stylist Celia Holmen Lee, red carpet makeup looks and celebrity style icon Josh McClorey. First, I met up with stylist for Stella and Dot, Brenda O'Leary. I am delighted to be joined by stylist for Stella and Dot, Brenda O'Leary, and she's here to talk to us about all the fabulous accessories that you ladies can get your hands on. So Brenda, thank you very much for joining us on Lifestyle by LouLou. I'm very excited about the Stella and Dot brand, but tell us a little bit more about how Stella and Dot is so unique.
Oh, thank you, Louise, for having me. Louise, Stella and Dot is just fantastic. It's the most versatile brand of jewellery plus accessories, and you'll find all the trends, very high quality, very well made, affordable. It's got everything. It's got everything.
Yes, something for
absolutely,
everybody.
yes.
You have picked out your kind of key pieces.
Yes.
That you would recommend the ladies to get their hands on. So talk us through some of your favourite pieces, Brenda.
Okay, Louise, so we're in receipt now of our spring-summer collection, so all the new pieces are starting to arrive in. I have picked out the pieces that I particularly love, and as I said, we're doing more than just jewellery, it's also accessories. So we're going to start with the City Slim clutch. I absolutely adore this clutch. Beautiful bold black and white colours, the monochrome, and just that lovely little leather finish. All finished off with beautiful lining and gorgeous card to hold your cards. This is an absolute must. Beautiful bag, and it'll go with any outfit. Really, really love that, Louise. I think really you have your eye on that one.
Yeah, I really have my eye on it. I want everything. This whole collection is amazing.
And following on from that, we've got the Madison Tech Wallet. Now, this is a must-have. Beautiful, beautiful nautical colours with a little pop of neon. Smartphone sits right inside, which every lady needs, and of course inside we have all the necessary compartments, from laser cards to coins, blusher, lipstick. You're ready to go, Louise. You don't need anything else. Beautiful, beautiful addition to the spring collection, and comes in a variation of colours.
Fantastic. I love the little, you can just hang it on your wrist, so like that you can, even if you're on a night out or something like that, you can just, you know, go boogieing and everything is safe.
Absolutely. And plus, if you didn't like it, it's totally detachable, yeah, which is really, really a great, great product.
Gorgeous. We're going to move on to some of the, I suppose, the jewellery pieces, and some amazing pieces here. Let's talk us through your favourite piece.
Right, my favourite, and we'll probably start with the layering necklace. This is the area pendant, an absolutely beautiful, beautiful, delicate piece. It's all about layering with Stella and Dot. So we're talking delicate, fine, long layers. This beautiful 3-piece has quartz, real quartz stones, so you'll notice there'll be a variation because they're so natural. And this is so versatile that we can detach the long layering, and we're left with stunning pieces to wear individually.
That is amazing.
Yeah, one of our best sellers, and what's beautiful about it is it's so well, they're all gold plated, Louise, to very, very high industry standards. So we typically expect about 4 times plating. With Stella and Dot, we're up to 7 times. So you're talking about quality that doesn't tarnish and will keep very, very well once you look after it, Louise. I'll move on to a bracelet here, the Amelie Sparkle. A really stunning, very simple crowd pleaser, at €39. This is really, really exceptional, yeah, Louise.
It's like under €50, what a bargain.
Yeah.
And we were just looking at the weight. I'm just going to particularly hold this one up because I really like this. I love my bracelets. But the weight of that, it's gorgeous and so blingy. As you said, and you could change up any outfit, or for like a wedding or bridesmaids, it's perfect.
Absolutely, Louise. Comfortable as well, which is a priority. You don't know you're wearing a lot of our pieces. Also available in silver and in a peach colour. So it's all studs to match, and also the gold necklace, which we see here, complements it as well, at €54. So they're really, really, really great price point. Also, the Zoe Lyrith, which is the most versatile piece in the collection, Louise, and this you will have for your little black dress for most of your life.
And this is the one, the go-to piece.
The go-to piece, and this is loved by all. This can be worn very simply knotted, down like that, will sit so simply, or we can turn it into a bracelet, we can wear it as a choker, and it's a mixed metal, so it'll go with all outfits, silver, rose gold, and a really quality mature piece. Ear jackets, these actually make a superb gift. Those ear jackets cup around the ear, and we interchange the stud, so we have this beautiful, beautiful stud. And I'll tell you, they are hot property, selling out and hard to get your hands on. So they are really, really, really our bestseller at the moment.
Wonderful, brilliant, and you have some of them in stock. So.
Absolutely.
They know where to go.
And finally, from my top picks, but they're all my top picks, Louise, is this Natalie statement piece. This stunning, stunning mixed metal. We rarely mix silver and gold, and this works.
Love that. Very unusual, very different, very much the statement piece, and they say that every lady should have a statement necklace in
Absolutely.
in their collection.
And this won't date, which is fabulous. And then if you want to be a little bit bolder, just flip it round. I didn't show you this, Louise. They're all surprise. And we've got a lovely, lovely pop of blue. So with your blacks, your whites, your greys, that works. Even pop it on yellow for a big bold look, and that is an absolutely gorgeous, very comfortable, stunning piece, Louise.
I love that. As you said, they're so affordable and so versatile. So one piece, so many different ways you can wear it.
Absolutely, yes.
I love. Goes with lots of outfits. Tell us about the trunk shows, because if any of our viewers want to have a special styling session with yourself, you're available.
Absolutely, Louise.
All the new craze.
Yeah, and I mean the only way, you go into a retail shop, you can't try them all on. So we do nights, evenings, events, girls' nights in. Absolutely love it. Everybody gets to try on pieces that they typically wouldn't wear. We style them, we have fun, and it's a fantastic night. So get in touch. I'm available, and I don't mind any night of the week.
So Brenda, I know celebrities are gone absolutely crazy for the Stella and Dot brand. Tell us some of the celebrities like Gwen Stefani and Vanessa Hudgens. Amazing.
Absolutely, they all love it, and recently we see that it's taken off in Ireland, and we see the likes of Glenda Gilson, the girls in Oxposey, they're all really, really loving it, and it's just the big news.
So Brenda, for more information, and if people want to buy into the Stella and Dot brand, how can they do so? Contact
me on my Facebook page, Stella Dot by Brenda O'Leary, and get in touch, have a fun night, or if you're interested in working with Stella and Dot, there's always opportunities for girls there as well. So fantastic all round, and thank you so much, Louise.
That was brilliant. Thank you so much, Brenda.
Some beautiful pieces there from Stella and Dot. Next we have hairstylist Gemma Carlin from Deja Vu.
Well, celebrity hairstyles are a great source of inspiration. Yes, I'm here with Gemma in Deja Vu, and she is going to help us create a simple upstyle in under 5 minutes. Well, Gemma, you're working away here on Kira's hair, so tell us a little bit about the inspiration for today's look.
So Louise, today we're going to create a waterfall ponytail. This is seen on the catwalk a lot, on the red carpets. Jennifer Lopez, Beyonce, Isla Fisher had it recently on the Oscars. So it's quite simple. It can be done in 5 minutes. I've kind of tongued it already, quite soft. I've used the GHD, quite a big barrel, but it's not whatever's most suitable for you. So what we're going to start off with is taking sections from the front here, leave out from the crown area out. So I want to take that back in a wee while. I'm going to do a light spray with this, a bobbin, just any normal. You can either go mid, high, low. Some people can go Darcy, and you see her now, she has it quite low with sleek. It's quite versatile. So today I'm going to go with a loose look, but keep it quite low.
So very little needed for this. A hair bobbin, hairspray, and a brush, and maybe some tongs if you want to get a bit of body before.
Very little. And if you had any sort of wave, you could actually add extensions into this if you wanted to. Give it a great pull on it. A little bit of spray. I use some serum as well, which we'll use at the end. Yeah, backcomb brush really, and a paddle brush. So you can see it's quite loose. You can make it curlier. You could have it really sleek, straight. So this section, I'm going to backcomb this and give it a wee bit of body.
Oh, the good old back combing.
Oh yeah, we love the back
This
combing.
is just magic.
Yes, a bit of texturising.
And Ciara's got gorgeous hair. She's no extensions. It's her own natural hair.
No,
but
Ciara's.
you can do this on, mid-length or short hair. You can, as you said, add extensions if needed.
From shoulder length down, really, it's perfect. It's ideal, and extensions are fabulous as well. You can actually get a ponytail as well that will look sort of similar to the style we're doing today.
So you're back combing this top part of the crown.
Yeah, quite soft, not too much. It's quite loose. Also, you could kind of wave it if you wanted. You could take the curling tongue up as far as this area and like do a soft wave. You've seen Eva Longoria wear that kind of style a good few times. So I'm gonna comb this here. Quite soft, just kind of taking it in. A few pins. I find you don't want to take too much in. We're going to be covering this, so you don't have to be too particular.
Okay. And obviously you're just securing it really on
Securing it, yes, yeah.
on one side. You're just pulling it to one side, that particular piece.
Yes, exactly.
Right. So, and then it's...
Yeah, so we're going to wrap around the ponytail, around the hair. Quite soft. You can tug at the hair, make it quite... Sometimes you might want this, you might just keep the ponytail out and leave less hair around the bobbin, but I think it's nice to cover it up. Now you will tease at this, So I quite like that soft idea of it,
Yeah, and then I suppose it's not as hard for people just to be worrying about you getting it so secure as well.
Yeah, no, it will be fine once you have that bobbin in there. So now we're going to take these sections here at the front, slight bit of back combing, depends on the face. Kind of Ciara, we're going to keep it quite soft. You could wave that wee bit as well. Bit of back combing. Slight bit of spray. At this stage, if you wanted to kind of have that sleek look, you come in with a bit of serum with your hands and slide it in here softly to the scalp. I'm going to take a little bit of pin there.
You're flying there,
Just check
Gemma.
to see. It's such a quick style, honestly.
See how quickly, this is...
There is really nothing to it, to be honest, Louise. It's so
And it
simple.
looks so glamorous as well. Such a
glamorous.
nice alternative to maybe the hair down as well, or...
Yeah, it's actually got quite popular, like the balayage looks now with the soft blonde on the ends, that ombre kind of style. It looks really good with it.
So this would be great look for if you have a special event like a wedding or confirmation or communion, anything like that coming up. This is something you could try.
It's such a glamorous style. As well, the front there as well, if you wanted, some people will have bangs at the front. They're lovely to leave out. Or you could sweep, again, keep it sleek. I'm going to pin in this last little section. Now obviously you can do that a wee bit looser, as I was saying to you. I'm going to now use a paddle brush. I find this great paddle brush for teasing out the hair, giving a bit of texturising to it. I'm going to take that wee bit in there.
It's really the bobby pins are the saviour for this look. It's all about the bobby pins.
And it doesn't really matter if you see them coming out. It's not a big deal either. You can tease this out. You can put very little to it. It's
Great. So this is definitely something I think I could try myself at home.
definitely. Now you can also spend more time at it if you wanted to be a wee bit more particular, but I think it's quite an easy style, as you can see.
And
the
you can then
curling
even
tongue.
add the curling tongs at the end or at the start to finish it off. Brilliant. You said you'd add some serum and some hairspray then just to
Definitely
finish
need
off.
that little bit of serum, and serum, you'll never go too wrong with having that product in your press. It's always one to add to the style, with it straight, curly, just taking a wee bit of frizz out of it.
Which is gorgeous. And you're, oh, lovely.
Just very soft, very effortless, really nice.
Perfect. And there you go.
Yeah,
That's
5
it.
minutes. There you go.
Yeah, that was so fast. That was brilliant. Right, well, I know I'm certainly going to have to give this upstyle a go this weekend. Thanks very much, Gemma. That's brilliant.
Now I caught up with fashion stylist, presenter, former model and founder of one of Ireland's longest running modelling agencies, Celia Holmen Lee.
I am delighted to be joined by Celia Holmen Lee, and she's here with us in the Hotel Kilmore. Celia, lovely to have you on Lifestyle by LouLou.
Yeah, I'm delighted to be on, and it's lovely to be up in Cavan. Last year I was here, but in my heyday was to model the length and breadth up around here, so it's great to be back up. I love coming up here.
Great, you're very
Yeah,
welcome.
thank
Tell
you.
us a little bit about today's show and what you have in store for us.
To me, I think it's one of the biggest wedding fairs. I mean, I work all the South now, everywhere in the South. And you find it hard to find something as big as this, a wedding fair as big as this, with that amount of stands. The hotel itself is spectacular. What can you say? Isn't it just spectacular? I mean, you just, everywhere you look, it's just luxurious, it's beautiful. And of course, Kate and Ross, the owners, are just the nicest people in the world to look after you. So personally, I think it's one of the best venues we've been in a long time.
Fantastic. You have some of your beautiful models.
Thank you.
Behind
Thank
us.
you.
You're
Yes,
one of the
yes.
longest running modelling
Yeah,
agencies
we
in
are. We're the
Ireland.
longest running modelling agency in Ireland, and as I said, yeah, I've been all over and back down again and back up again.
Tell us what we have in store in regards to the trends for this season.
Well, wedding dresses are becoming a little bit more elaborate. They're still going for the fishtail. They love the fishtail. There was a time I would be saying to you it was the self-train that you could remove. No, the fishtail. Veils are in, out, in. It seems to be the bride's decision on that. They don't seem to be going with trends on that. And a tremendous amount of beading, as I said, as well, and a kind of an influence of, we're going to see one or two of them through the show, of kind of Indian brides with an awful lot of embellishment. Gorgeous. And hair then can be up or down, again, depending on the bride, whether it's on trend or not. Yeah. We have beautiful menswear as well, fantastic.
The men are very daring as well.
Yeah, we have, we've boils there, I know they're nearly going as long as myself, I think. And, they have another menswear there, Matt O'Brien, and they have DT1 menswear, as well as all the Erica's Bridal, Gap, and they have Elegant Lady and Lady Day. And they have everybody in between.
Fantastic.
Some great advice for anyone planning their big day. Well, from red carpet to red lips, Deirdre O'Reilly has all her top tips.
Well, I am here at the beautiful surroundings of the Farnham Estate Radisson Blu Hotel, and I am joined by professional makeup artist and teacher in Sallynoggan College, Deirdre O'Reilly, and she is here to tell us all about today's makeup look. So Deirdre, thank you very much for joining us on Lifestyle by LouLou. Tell us about the inspiration for today's look.
A lot of my influences is from Spring Summer Trends 2016. So starting from the start then, what I used was, products wise, skincare. It's so important to always have good skincare, because it really just does show through in the makeup. So we used the stroke cream from MAC.
So this is starting off in this beautiful look. I love this, the stroke cream. It's so
beautiful,
popular.
yeah.
So this is like your kind of base.
Yeah, your base. So it's an illuminating moisturiser. So if you actually popped it on your hand, you can see that it gives you that really subtle glow underneath your foundation. It also can be used, you can mix it in with your foundations as well to create a different texture, so you can see that kind of pearlized pigment coming through it.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, and it was actually, supposedly it was used on Kylie Minogue's bottom for a video.
Oh right,
Yes,
okay. So it's good enough for
spinning
Kylie.
around. It's good enough for her bum, it's good enough for Frida's face.
For your face. Beautiful. And that'd be beautiful. So it's a great start.
Fabulous starting point.
Brilliant. Now this is the foundation of foundations.
Oh,
this is
big
the one everyone's
time.
raving about, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. It's the Giorgio Armani, the Luminous Silk. So it's a really lightweight foundation, but it's got a fabulous finish, really luminous, really velvety on the skin. Again, it photographs really well. A lot of my brides and I would love to wear that one in particular. It's got really good coverage in it as well.
I love this.
Yeah, so
I really love this. This is really, and of course you can see on Frida that beautiful,
just
flawless, very dewy.
Definitely, and that's
finish.
definitely one of the trends for this season. A real skin is what people want nowadays. They don't want that really heavy contoured look that we would have seen back in probably the winter time. So there's definitely a step away from that heavy contouring finish, and it's more about just bringing out the natural beauty of a person. So what I went in with then next was the Chanel bronzer. Yeah, so
a lovely high-end product. So this is definitely a product you could treat yourself to.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, Frida deserved it, I think. So definitely. It's a gel-based formula as well.
I'm going to just open it here.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. So this is...
So it doesn't sit like a normal bronzer would, you know, there's no harsh lines. You really just mould it into the skin and melt it into the skin.
Right, look at
so
that.
you can kind of, the more you blend it, the more of a fade you'll get.
So you really, as you can see,
Yeah.
you only need a very
Tiny
tiny
amount.
bit. So I've gone a
Tiny
bit
amount.
crazy there.
Now you're fine, yeah.
With that, but very, very, yeah, that's what,
Yeah.
so very little
Very
in the
little
product.
Yeah, very little product goes a long way.
Gorgeous.
And again, it gives you more of a sheen to the skin. So again, with the trend, it's more about like a sun-kissed look rather than a real heavy tanned look. So it's getting away from that Kardashian contoured effect.
And this is definitely the key to getting that beautiful lip that you can see on a Frida today.
So
I love that colour. Yes,
Yeah.
it's gorgeous.
So it's Lady Dangerous called. So it's a red tone, but it's more of an orangey red. So great for Irish skins because it's got that nice warmth in it. And it's a matte texture because I wanted it to contrast to the skin that was quite sheeny, quite dewy, and the eyes that were quite dewy. So a matte lip just sets it off.
So Deirdre, you also do wedding makeup.
Yes.
And if anybody wants to know where they can get in touch with you, how can they do so?
Yeah, well, my Facebook page is just Deirdre O'Reilly. You'll find me. You should find me on that. And also, my email address is just deirdreoreilly1@gmail.com.
And finally, lead guitarist from the Strypes, Josh McClorey, spills the beans on all his top fashion secrets. Thanks very much for joining me.
It's all right.
Yeah, I got Josh a pint of Guinness. Very rock and roll. And you made it into the top 50 best dressed men in GQ magazine. So GQ magazine is like, it's a UK based magazine.
Yeah, that was back in 2013. Yeah, it was weird. We did they did an award ceremony in 2013 and we played at it. And then I think that's probably how they kind of find out about us. And just for being in London and playing gigs in England. And I think the reason I got in it and all the other lads didn't was because I was the only 18-year-old, and it was like best dressed men in the year, and I think they said in the article that the lads couldn't get in.
Oh right, yeah, because you all have a great kind of sense of style and great sense of fashion. But it was, literally like you're probably the only Irish guy. Look back at the list, and you came in at a very respectable 30s. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's one for the wall. And more recently, I suppose we were looking back at your style over the years from the band started. Your style has really, really evolved.
Yeah.
It kind of went from the sharp kind of suits, but more kind of casual, laid back look now we see you wearing. But who would your kind of style inspiration be?
Well, I guess when I was like starting out in the band and we were about 15 or 16, I was really into the mod scene and really into like people like Paul Weller and Miles Kane and then all the 60s bands as well, and they all dressed really sharp. So the suits thing was a really big thing for us, and it made us stand out quite a bit initially, and we got a lot of attention from it. But then I guess as I just got older, I just got into new things and new bands, and I don't really have one or two, I don't have a few style influences now in terms of people, but I just like people who look cool, and I like people who don't have one very particular style. I kind of like to just change it up.
Yeah, dress for your mood.
Yeah, and just like if I want to wear a suit or something that's there or whatever. Yeah, but just that I like the idea that people in bands and people in general, make an effort and try and look cool.
When you're in a big band like the Strypes, obviously you have a lot of people looking at your style, looking at your image, and kind of trying to I suppose copy what you're wearing. So do you ever think about that people are actually looking at you, to say, oh, what's Josh McClorey wearing?
Not really, no. I don't know if anyone wants to wear oversized shorts.
Check shirts.
Yeah.
You're bringing back the check shirts for sure.
I'm sure it was done before, but I don't know. I never thought about it like that.
Yeah. Obviously the likes of Bowie and Lemmy. Bowie in particular is such a huge style icon. Would you kind of looked to Bowie or at all, or any of these kind of style icons musically with your style?
I suppose with Bowie, obviously I was never into the specific clothes that he wore, you know, because they were mental.
It's very wacky.
But what I did love and what I love about his music and about his style is that it does keep evolving the whole time, and that you can see that he didn't just like say, oh, I'm good at this, I'm going to stick to this for the rest of my life, you know, that he just kept, you know, reinventing himself, and that's something that you know, I think is really cool with artists, that they just, you know, keep progressing, and the more things that they get into, that influences their music and you know, style and fashion as well.
Yeah, so obviously you were like 15 when you started in the Strypes. You're now 20, so obviously you're going to change, and styles change over the years.
Sure.
Do you feel that when you do gigs and different things, or with your record company, are they trying to kind of put you in a kind of a, you know, what they want you to wear? Do they want to dress you, or, you know, do they let you guys dress yourselves?
Yeah, initially they kind of wanted to you know, change a lot of stuff, and I wanted us to, you know, wear certain things, but we were just really stubborn, you know, because you know, we all know how to dress ourselves, you know, we're not 8, you know what I mean, and that's what we think is like, if you're, you know, a human being that's over the age of 8 or 9 year old, you know, you don't need someone else to dress you anymore. So, you know, and we're quite aware of, you know, of fashion and what we want to look like, and how we want to present ourselves, you know, as a band. And so there's never any real interference with the fashion. I suppose, like, where a lot of, as what you're saying about it changing over the last couple of years, like, I think my influences has changed, like, in terms of, like, I kind of get influenced by my friends a lot, and like, you know, if one of my mates at home that, like, I don't know, gets a cool shirt or something, and you go, oh shit, I should get that.
I really want that.
Yeah. So we all kind of, my friends at home and the boys in the band, we all influence each other as well.
Yeah, which is great. You actually recently, you guys played at one of the fashion shows over in London, is that right?
For Versace.
For Versace.
Yeah.
Excuse me, for Versace.
We got loads of free clothes.
Really? Did you?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Right.
I got these jeans.
Right. So these are. There we go. I was going to say, what are you wearing? So these are Versace jeans.
Yeah, I've been wearing them for about 2 weeks.
Yeah. So I was like, you were sleeping in them. You could like sell them on eBay.
Yeah.
So you got loads of clothes from Versace, and did you get to meet the designer yourself?
Yeah, we met Donatello. Donatello.
And I saw some of them pictures.
Mutant Turtle.
Yeah.
We did. There was like it was London Fashion Week, and they were just doing like a catwalk event. They wanted us to play songs over it. It was really weird because, like, it was the first time we were ever like sort of exposed to the actual fashion industry and how hilarious the whole thing is, and they're so uptight, and you know, they're really lovely. Everyone was really nice to us, but like, you could see everyone, you know, it's like 2 minutes left and before everyone walked in, and they're like, we need to get this. And so it was a stressful day, but it was worth it because we got loads of free clothes.
Yeah.
And we had
what a great experience.
Yeah, exactly.
So you had all these models just, you know,
walking to our tunes.
Yeah, that must have been unreal. Like, you're 20 and you're standing there going, I mean, you're living the dream, Josh.
Well, they listened to the tunes, but we didn't get to talk to them back. So.
Next time. Again, just recently you Tatler Men Music Awards, applauding the men that are making a difference in their respective fields, and the Strypes, you obviously won the award, the music award, so that was a great achievement, and that awards was just before Christmas, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was late last year, but it was great. That was a really good event because we kind of felt like we kind of shouldn't have been there, because we sat down and we watched it. Everyone got up and made a speech whenever they got their awards, and a lot of the whole thing was sort of focused around men's health, and it was really interesting watching, like Brezzy was there, and there was a young comedian as well, but they all got up and they made these really fantastic speeches about like men's health and how great it is, you know, that it's coming on so much in Ireland, and then people are talking about it and stuff, and we were there and we didn't know what to say. Like, we were like, I don't know what to say, you know, and we just walked up and we just like, I don't know what we said, just something
what
really,
was your inspirational
really
speech?
silly, like, I don't know what it was. But then we came back down, and then Brezzy got up and made this like 10-minute speech about men's health and depression, and it was amazing.
I suppose that's his thing at the minute. It's like,
sure.
You know, you're rock stars. You know, you have to kind of keep it all moody and don't say too much. Don't give too much away. That's what you're meant to do. But so what you're wearing, you're saying Versace jeans. You're sure. Where would you go and buy your clothes? Do you go shopping for clothes, or you?
Yeah. I mean,
do you like going
just
to
everywhere?
shops?
Like, I mean, I look a lot online and sort of get a lot of stuff off there, but. Yeah, just the same as all other people my age. You go to Top Man and River Island and places like that. And I got this shirt in Japan in a second-hand shop for like £4. It was like ridiculous.
Which is great. I like all the vintage stores. Would you kind of like to kind of rummage around, and particularly London as well? And you spend a lot of time there.
Yeah.
Probably.
All the vintage shops over there are class as well, and you can just get really cool stuff everywhere now. You know, I think if I had been, you know, this age maybe 10, 15 years ago, it would have been really hard to get good clothes. But everyone my age and even people younger than me are dressed really well these days. Like, it's mad.
Yeah, they really are.
Yeah.
So we're talking, I suppose, hairstyles now, and again, that was, you know, you kind of went from the kind of floppy, long hair, and even as a little kid, like in some of the videos before, long hair. So over the years, it's changed.
Yeah.
You know, you kind of sometimes the beard, this whole look which was in, but now you're kind of, you know, a little different style going on at the minute. So who does your hair? Who is your go-to barber?
A few different people, but a lot of the time Anne, Evan's mum, she's a salon called Talking Heads, and she does my hair sometimes. And then I've recently started going to a place called Shop in Cavan. This guy called Deja, who we know, and we're mates with, and he just does really good haircuts, and he's really good at just doing the haircut that I have now and wanted. But that's kind of just been influenced by my mates and sort of hanging out with them and getting it from them. But I was always sort of like overly kind of into haircuts when I was a kid.
You want to have good hair.
And I think it's David Beckham's fault, because when I was like 7 or 8 I was a massive United fan, and then I was a massive Beckham fan, and he changed his hair every week, so I thought I should change my hair every week.
I think he's really leading the way with his hair, his whole image as well in particular. We're talking about David Beckham. He's definitely a man who loves his tattoos, so you've just started your kind of tattoo collection as such. The craze. So we've got one here, I'm not even the camera. This is, we've got a funny story about this.
I've got a real tattoo here.
So just in case you get lost on tour in Japan.
That's where you should ship me back to if I ever get lost and knocked out. And then this is one I think we're going to get, but this is terrible permanent marker.
This is like kind of a Roman numeral. I suppose for any of our viewers who are watching around the world and not familiar with this particular one with An Cavan, which is Cavan, is where you're from, but it's the
crest, just the old Cavan crest, and then it's like just some design over it that I actually got it done here in Cavan.
Right, so you went to a tattoo guide?
Just I wanted to get it because I wanted to get a tattoo, and I've been thinking about it for ages, and I was trying to figure out something that in a year's time I wouldn't go like, oh, why did I get that? That was such a silly phase I went through. And but I'm always gonna, like, I obviously love where I come from and all that sort of stuff, and I'm always probably going to be here for the rest of my life, so I thought that it'd be a good idea. But I'm delighted with it. And now I'm just itchy to get loads of them.
Yeah, that's it. I think they say once you start, you just want more and more and more. It's kind of like, it's kind of addiction. Yeah, exactly. So you have, I suppose, a jam-packed year ahead with the band, and you've lots and lots of gigs coming up and lots of festivals. So we're really hoping that we'll catch you at some of them festivals kind of coming up in the summer. But Josh, from me to you, thank you very much for speaking to us on Lifestyle by LouLou.
Thanks very much.
And enjoy your pint of Guinness.
So that's it from Lifestyle by LouLou. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my Facebook page. I really hope you've enjoyed the show. I hope to see you all really soon. So it's goodbye from me, Louise O'Reilly.